Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here midday morning, Saturday, the 11th of November. We are early. It is about 10 of. Taylor Ham Day at the house. Big breakfast. We had pancakes, nice hash browns, home fries, whatever you call them. Fried potatoes. Potatoes. Welcome on into the show. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Winning free picks. Picks parlay. Sean Higgs, wherever you're watching. Sweet. Twitter. The X, Mr. Sean Higgs, and we will follow. Podcast form, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, the whole kit and caboodle. I'll do a country rundown on Monday to give a shout out to everybody who listens after the fact there. Thank you for that. I'm throwing in the chat now. A lot of ways to support the show. Like button is the easiest way. Costs you absolutely nothing. You want to dig into your pockets a little? $4.99 YouTube channel. Winner Free Picks Premium. You got a bunch of free picks there. $30 day pass. It's really $24 with a promo code. $24. You're going to get, what do I got? I got 5 college hoops today, including a monster sure shot. And what do we got in college football today? What do we got? 3, 4, 5, 6 games up there. Not too bad. We won last night on the SMU. The YouTube Premium channel actually has 4 picks on it for college football today. Anyway, you can do that. Why wouldn't you? Let's jump into it. We'll have the picks up in the chat here for college hoops and college basketball. NFL and all that stuff is underneath. I don't have any hockey or NBA today. I got some guests in, so I'm not really going crazy, especially for 2 sports. They're not my favorite to do, but it is what it is. We'll do a rundown here for noon action in college and it's college and college. It's football and basketball. So let's start out with a quick noon rundown here with college football. Tulsa and Tulane. Again, I got no real thoughts on this game. Tulane should run these guys out. Sure. Do I want to bet it? No. And I'm going to talk about something after I do these picks. And, actually, I'll do it after because I know we got comments in the chat. We'll see what that's about too. Vandy, South Carolina. I lean South Carolina here only because they got their win last week. They didn't cover. We said we like the dog in that spot there. South Carolina, bad year. But you know what? They got to win there. You got Vanderbilt here. You want to hold out hopes for a bowl game? Well, you can maybe get it done. Kentucky up next, not a good team. That'll get you to 5 wins, and then you got Clemson, which is I don't know if that's a guaranteed loss. Clemson, all right, they showed a little heart, but again, if you're looking to bet game, South Carolina, I would lean that way, sure. Bama, Kentucky, this is part of my 3-pack I got rolling on here at high noon. So what time is it? 10 of. I'll tell you here. I do have Alabama minus the 10. Illinois and Indiana. I would lean to Indiana. Kansas, Texas Tech. Again, lean Jayhawks here. Maryland and Nebraska. This line looks a little low to my liking, considering I think Nebraska has improved, but I think people like Tua's little brother in the Maryland offense. I would lean here on Nebraska, probably just a money line play if I want to do that one. South Florida and Temple. It's South Florida. Temple is atrocious. Georgia Tech, Clemson. I want to say over in this game, believe it or not. I would lean Georgia Tech, but something tells me that 14.5 is begging you. Don't be fooled by that half point. Take the Clemson there to get it done, but I would lean over. Vatech and BC in football. This is a game, and this is where my little I'll talk about in a second here, because we have a team in BC that was a 2-point favorite. Now they're a 2-point dog. Where's that coming from? Someone asked me about it, and I'll get into that in a second. Judging by what I see here, Virginia Tech would be the play. Holy Cross Army, I think Army wins there. Michigan, Penn State, we have the under here, right here in the chat for everybody. College basketball, going to run through these guys here. We do have a couple games already off the board here. UL Monroe and Central Michigan. I was looking at think I was looking at another Michigan total here, right? Yeah, it was an Eastern Michigan over I was looking towards. Nothing on this one. Bowling Green, I like the over there, although it's skyrocketed up from 152. Uh, Now it's in the once over 160. Eastern Michigan again. This was at a 142. It's up to 148. High Point on Wofford. I do have the Wofford here today. It is a premium for me. Uh, it's come down. I'm not happy about that, but I'll let you know who I have. UConn and Stonehill. I want to say take Stonehill here plus the 38 points. All right, so I do like the huge dog here with Stonehill. Thought about it, right? I wrote it down here thinking I was going to take them today. I'm not going to lie. I thought about taking Stonehill. Cornell and Fordham. You know I like Fordham. That's my little squad there. Western Georgia State. I would maybe lean Georgia State here. Again, that's a 1 o'clock game. That's it. Oh, we're out of the games. All right. Enough about that. Let's get to the comments here before the rundown. Although, you know what? Let me do, because I do have some early stuff going here. So we got the Penn State under 45 goes early, and the Wolford game goes early there, 12 o'clock, in case anybody's interested. And our teaser Tuesday picks were Alabama minus 3.5, Florida State minus 7.5, and Georgia minus 4.5. The lines could possibly move. You might not get these on your teaser, depending on obviously when you bet them, what site you kind of use here. Parlay wise, sites are different. The college football one we've been using as a basis has been 7 point plus 130. NFL's a 9 point minus 115 there. Let's get to some comments in the chat here. Ray says, got crushed at soccer. Best bet Hoffenheimer. Team total over 1.5 loser. Bunch of losers. It happens, right? NHL 101 night, Vegas for a period. Cash, Ducks, money line, loser. I went the other side on that. I took the puck line against, it was a loser there. I just had to at minus 500. I got to fade that kind of thing. All right, we got ice from right here. Canucks in regulation. Canucks plus 175 regulation. Canucks team total over 3.5. Senators regulation plus 110. New York Isles puck line plus 145. Kings puck line plus 105. I'm writing these down because maybe I'll throw a couple bucks on them for myself, right? Especially off a losing day for y'all. Bounce back. DeMont Hill's in the house. Welcome. John Benjamin. Yo, filthy happy Saturday. It is. I love being filth. I got a lot of class, John, so I love JB. Michael B's in the house. Welcome. Keep it classy with Lex. Welcome on in. Again, $24 for all day pass. You're going to get a bunch of games. Any hoot. Miss Joe comes in. College football. Bama, sure. Michigan and the under. Sure. Iowa game under. No, baby, take that over in Rutgers. Remember that 27, that total? College hoops, you kind of covered a 38. I said I kind of like Stonehill. I had Stonehill the other day. NBA, I like the Celtics. They did not even look at NBA today. And again, I do have something to talk about. We haven't had a good little rant in a bit, and I hate to do it on a monster Saturday, but we will. Love when you and Ross and Jesse do the show. Yes, Friday live show, JB. It is a fun little one on Fridays. That's live, and we do the shows on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We got a good little thing going on, John. Thanks for popping in on my show. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Almighty One is in the house. Indiana plus 4.5. You like the Hoosiers? I like it against the Illini. Are we talking Illini, Indiana? I'm guessing, right? This is the football game. I agree with this game. Yes. Like we says, huge, right? 2-0 NBA, 5-1 college hoops. A 4-10 Pacific money line. Yeesh. It was your Cal Stinks play. Excellent. I told you right down Spurs plus 7. A push that took 7.5 right before tip-off, so it cashed. Yeah. Take it. Who did I like in the NBA yesterday? I said to take on there. And I say the Clippers, right? Now they lost. Glad I didn't bet it. Lakers and Suns. Everybody. That's a game. Two terrible teams playing. Suns with their revamped lineup, and you got the Lakers because they're the Lakers. Push with the Spurs. Good one. All right. Boston got it done. How about Detroit? Somebody said to lay 10 with Sixers. That was not a good play there. Just Schultz says Utah and BYU outright break out the pen. Utah won't shock me. BYU will. I mean, BYU in the points. We know the old vampire angle. Michael B. College football, I'm not good at betting college football, but I got Wake Forest +2, UCF +5.5, and that's it. I'm going to look for some live numbers as the day goes by. Why not? UCF's in a good spot. Brandon, my guy, welcome. I am well. How are you? Good to see you back at it. The truth. Let's go blue. He's a Michigan guy. Michael B says UFC. Prozachaza. Sorry, I butcher names. I do butcher names because I don't know names. +120. Hokang 124. Urseg -140 is now $2. Urseg for decision for. Listen, Mike, you had these on Monday or Tuesday. You gave them out, and they all moved in your favor. Shout out says Arizona Wildcats beat Duke. Yes, I said to take Arizona yesterday. I think with Ross and Jesse, I said Arizona. Michael B says thoughts on Arkansas and Auburn under. I'd go under that total. I do like Arkansas there as well. Tennessee, Mizzou. I don't like Joe Milton, but Mizzou is off a game where, it wasn't like a total blowout versus Georgia. What do they got here? That was a big game. Now it's kind of like I don't say it's a flat spot, but I would lean Tennessee. But I did not bet Tennessee. Your TV in the kitchen, I had to reset it. Thank you for resetting. Wait, the power pop off there, Brandon? Sorry to hear that. A little power surge. Shout out says college football, Bama first half. Sure. Over 58.5, Georgia, Ole Miss. Yes. Over 59, Tennessee, Missouri. Again, I kind of like the Tennessee side there. And lay it with Oregon. Oregon by 20 plus. Shout out says Flames and Senators over to 6.5. So Ray likes the Senators in regulation. So you like the Sens over. Senators over 6.5 says shout out. Would you send me Allie Burns in the chat? See, I don't have her. What do you need? Send her what? Her phone number? Put her phone number in the chat. I don't know if that'll fly here. All right. Real fast. Let's so we're after 12 already. And I'm going to give the recap of yesterday's action here in the video. And there wasn't a lot. We had the hockey loser with the Sharks. We are now not good with hockey in the video. So we are now 4-9 minus 475 because that was a plus money. So we were plus, and now we've lost, I think, 5 in a row. We won Vancouver plus 190. So little work to do. Little work to do in NHL. But again, I'm not racing to put it out here just to put it out. NBA, we had nothing yesterday. We are 7-3 plus 370. On the sites, we are 8-1, 89%. College football was a pass yesterday, although premium did cash with SMU. 32-27. You see it right here, plus 240. And, we'll run right into the today's picks on this as well. So Penn State under the 45. UCF plus 120. West Virginia plus 13.5. Texas minus 12.5. Your teaser is Alabama 3.5. Florida State 7.5. And Georgia minus 4. NFL, nothing, 21-36 plus 350. Those plays are underneath. If you need them, Colts over. That's an early game tomorrow. BLT, that's the Ravens. I'm food because I love bacon. Minus 6.5 and over Dallas 39. College hoops. We do go. What do we go? 2-1 yesterday in college basketball. We will take it 7-5 in college basketball plus 170. We had Penn plus 6.5, under Nova 147, Chattanooga plus 4.5. And there's that. The Penn game, kind of close. We, getting 7, lose by 8, maybe at 6.5. We're up to quite a few games close like that. College basketball in the air, I am 17-21, so down a little bit in college basketball. Not going to lie, that's what we're doing. Again, 7-5 to plus 160. Wofford, that's tipping now, minus 2.5. Jacksonville State is a 3 p.m. tip-off, minus 5. Winthrop at 5:30, minus 2.5. And again, I got that one at 1 on the site. I have Wofford, bad number. I have a 4.5 and a 3.5. It is down to 2.5. So I do have bad numbers on Wofford for myself personally. There you go. Now, So I had comment on a message on the uh, Twitter world. Someone had like a question, so it was like, "Hey, it's not a follower, not a follower," and he was asking who I liked in the game, and I was like, "Hey, no, I don't even know who they're playing." And the person's like, "Well, I thought you were like, oh, I thought you were a pro. I'm sorry." And I'm like, "All right, yeah, I'm a pro. It doesn't mean I have to bet every game, and that's definitely not a pro. You have to bet every game." And then he was asking if I'm a modeler. I said, I don't have models. I've been betting, 1990. I mean, models. That's for the diaper generation, right? I mean, people come in here. I've been betting longer than they've been alive. I've been on sites putting out picks since they were 2 years old. Right? We go back to 2004. They were babies. Like so. Um, and this again, we've had this talk where it's like I say, bet it, forget it. Don't watch the games. I'm not jumping in live betting. And it was like, well, how do you keep your emotions from getting involved in on models? I mean, one, that's like long term kind of don't get wrapped up into betting your favorite team and get emotional. That's why we have the bad beat crew, right? I want my refund. Wah, wah. I need my diaper changed in a bottle. You can't get emotional about money. Gordon Gecko taught us that in 1986. Can't get emotional about money. Same with betting. Same with betting. You bet it and forget it. Don't look at the names and fancies. And yeah, when I see the Lakers, I know I'm going to fade the Lakers because they're still priced like they're elite. The Cowboys, the Patriots, the Yankees. We go on and on and on. That's the only time we're about names. Don't don't get emotional. Don't get wrapped up into your team, right? I mean, that's betting 101. Don't bet with your heart, fella. Don't bet with your heart. Desmond, I collected 100 from the Golden Knights victory last night. That's good. We had to risk 500 to win 100. I mean, that's people say that's a good bet. I say I can't do that. That is not something I will ever do in this chat, Desmond. You know that. What is the name of Allie Burns' YouTube? She does not have a YouTube channel, Brandon. Allie does not have a YouTube. You have to get on Twitter to see Allie. Harbaugh suspended. Got suspended last night. Not going to make a difference. Michigan by 800 today. What a joke. Michael B says, thoughts on Bradley, Utah State. I kind of want to Bradley, Utah State's better on the road. New coach, new system. Thoughts. Let's, I got to find this on the board here. Let's head to the Missouri Valley. I need a rotation number so I can pull it up on my notes. We are at game 654. Is this still sitting at a five-ish? I mean, I got this right at like a 5.5, 6. So it's not anything to jump to me on. And again, this goes. I told my buddy, he doesn't follow me. I don't follow him. The guy on Twitter, I said, I'm going to talk about your show. This goes to what I say about games. Like college basketball, we have how many games we got going today? A ton, right? You have college football. When the lines come out, I have a number that I think the game should be around. So if it's not moving or at a spot where it's at least like 2 points either side, I'm going to kind of go past it. And this game here is right along the number. I like the Bradley Braves. I do. I'm a Bradley kind of brave guy, but would I lean home with you? Possibly. Am I going to bet it? Again, does not fit into where I want to be on this. I mean, it's right. People have different numbers. They go about different metrics, and I'm all about new coach, new system, rotation, how many guys are back, stuff like that. Bradley's got they got 3, 4 guys back from last year's squad. Solid kind of unit. Utah State, no starters back, no scoring back. This should be Bradley. Team with no guys back. I'm not looking to jump on Utah State. Take Bradley. Richard, Jags Washington money line. Lock it up. Jags playing the Niners. I don't hate it. And you like Washington, huh? Is this the commies Washington against Seattle, Richard? Vegas making me money except on their 2 losses. Again, I can't lay $5 on anything. I don't like laying like a 150 shot out. You know I'm not gonna come in here and say lay a $5, 5-1. Are you going to the rodeo? The rodeo is when? In March? When's the rodeo? Desmond, this was my first wager of the season. First wager on Vegas. Let's lay 5-1. Wow. Trevor's in the house. Good to see you, Trevor. Hope you've been good. LeBron Durant, 55 points plus 150 was easy. That's a nice little one. I mean, you think it would get there. The problem, and I shouldn't say the problem with that because, LeBron, they have to play on the road now. But the question would be, would Durant play? Right? Because they could sit out home. The Stars could sit out at home, but not on the road. I get working. You got to work, fella. No shame in working. 21-12 in the house. What do you think about FSU? I'd lay it. What kind of rivalry game? They beat these guys 45-2 last year, or whatever the heck they crushed them by. And hi, I'm a Canes guy. I'm an old school Canes guy. I get it. I'll never have the 80s back. I sure as heck won't have the best team in football 2000 and 2001 Miami Hurricanes back. Give me something. Cristobal's trash. Terrible coach. Terrible. The guy could recruit. Fine. Get a real head coach in there, please. Does she do Facebook? I do not know if she does Facebook. Mike A's in the house. Good to see you, Mike. What do you think about my picks this week? Colorado football. I mean, I've been a killer of Colorado all season long. I think they're a joke. Now, 10 at home, Arizona. I could see taking Colorado. That being said, the offensive line is still trash. Do I want to? I can't tell you to take Colorado. Toronto in the NBA versus the Celtics +8. I don't hate it. I'm always looking to fade the Celtics because I think they're a public team. Everybody loves. Oh, we made a trade. We're going to be the best team ever. I'm always taking the points. I don't hate it. And the Lions. How don't I like the Lions? Well, I mean, -3. You could have had one last week, Mike. You turned into look ahead lines when the line was Detroit -1 coming off a bye week. Oregon in a blowout. USC can't slow down Oregon. They can't make a stop. This is why we had Washington last week as a nice winner. This is why I don't know, I think I'm number 2 on the sites here with college football. Yeah, it's Oregon or nothing. I don't care if it was 7, 14, 20 points. USC can't make a stop. Washington could make a stop when they had to. Oregon has a better defense, could definitely make a stop. They are home. They've beaten these guys the last couple of years anyway. It's not like, oh my goodness, USC's coming and we're scared. You got guys crying on the sideline after 3 losses. I'm the number 1 fan, the best ever. I want to own it. I want to be a part owner. No Heisman, no Pac-12 championship, no playoffs. Fire the defensive coordinator. You think the DC's been a problem? If the head coach is terrible, they don't recruit defensive guys. Mike A, what the heck's going on with this crazy NBA? Listen, I don't even know what's this tournament. You know me, no betting allowed. Yet I am 8-1 in NBA this year, 7-3 in the video. I'll find my spots and I'll bet them. Again, you do not, or at least me, I'm not betting games just to bet them. Like, oh, I'm kind of hot here. I'm definitely not looking to force my hand in the NBA to bet something, even if I'm having a nice little start. I mean, there's nothing really. I mean, Milwaukee, Orlando, Toronto, Boston, who's Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Golden State. Maybe I take Orlando because it's a +4. Like everybody's gonna take the Bucks because it's Milwaukee. This is the Bucks. I mean, I would lean the Magic there. 21-12. I'm from Miami too. Van Dyke's garbage. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's garbage. It's the play calling kind of hurts. Like we saw that in the Georgia Tech loss. Ridiculous. February 28th for the rodeo. My wife wants to go to the rodeo, Brandon. Maybe she's just looking for a nice 26-year-old replacement for me. I don't know why, but it seems like a fun time to go. I got to go out, give me a nice Stetson to wear, a nice big hat. I will definitely go. Do I have plays for the NFL tomorrow? I do have plays for the NFL tomorrow. I do have plays. You know what? I'm gonna put the NFL plays. Let me cut them out here, and then I'll make a NBA NFL. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Where is the NFL? There's the teaser. Do I not have NFL posted? Oh brother. You know what? I lost them. I lost them from yesterday. Here we go. I'm going to tell you my NFL plays. I'll tell you the NFL plays for tomorrow. We have Indianapolis over 43. I'm going to make a banner here, and I'm going to throw them right in the chat for all to see. All to see for NFL because again, we do have an early game tomorrow. So let's get them out here. We have the Colts over 43. Again, these were posted. I think I posted these on Friday. So if the lines move, they move. I'm not moving them because I've already posted them at a different price. I don't change them as the lines move in my favor or against me. These are the games I had. Again, 21-16 plus 350 in the video. Colts over 43. Ravens minus 6.5. Cowboys over 39. Tim Earl is in the house. Campbell plus 13.5. I bet Campbell today. I bet Campbell as well, too. 13.5. I got him. I have him, too. No shame in taking the Camels. Like, I feel bad for anyone who bet the Sixers last night. What a bad beat. Was it? I don't know. I said to take the Pistons. I can't. How are we laying 10 on the road, folks, in the NBA? You can't do it, Mike. Michael B says NBA tournament games are only Tuesday and Thursdays. These are not tournament games today. Again, what kind of crap is this? A week into the season, you have to have a tournament? You gotta guys getting paid $38 million. We gotta have a tournament a week into the season. Trash. Lauren, good afternoon. Do you like Mizzou money line today? I do not like Mizzou money line today. And I said earlier, this is a spot for me. I look at it as you play Georgia kind of tough. If you go on and just get totally trucked by a team, that's fine. It's a loss. You chalk it up, we lost. They were actually kind of in that game a little bit. That wasn't a total destruction one way or the other, right? I mean, it's 10-10 at the half. They're up 13-10. You're down 24-13. It's 24-21. It's kind of, you're playing hard the entire game. You're down by 6. You're still fighting. It's 30-21. You're still kind of fighting. You're a play away from 30-28 or, I don't know what they have in the tank here off of a loss like that. Again, do I want to bet Tennessee? I didn't bet Tennessee. But I would lean that way. I don't want to take Mizzou today. No, thank you. Can you tell her I said I? Absolutely, Brandon. Absolutely. I will let her know. Tim, if Tim is still in the chat, Tim has to roll back up here and find the comments, and we'll screenshot them and send them to her for you. All right, so pick-wise today. All right, this is the NFL for tomorrow. Let me put the other banner up here for today's stuff here. Where is today's? There we go. There's today's action. There is today's action. So we got the Penn State under. We do have, right? We got game started, right? I've been on for a half hour. I came on a little early. Kansas looking bad. Texas Tech's on the board there. Anything else? Tulane's up there already. South Florida's on the board. Alabama, no score in Bama game. Michigan, no score. Under looking good. So, and we have what? College hoops underway as well. We have college basketball scores to take care of. Texas State in the lead, looks like here. Let's go to the real games here. Bowling Green, Eastern Michigan. Wofford's down. Come on, Wofford, get it done versus High Point. Connecticut already out to a 15-3 lead. Covering now. If you took Tonehill in the 38, you're all right. You are right. Oh my goodness. So Penn State under for me. Central Florida, not South. I'm looking at South Florida up on the board here. I think they've scored already, which is why I said South Florida. Let me add the NFL to the scroll that's underneath. All right, sorry about that. West Virginia plus 13.5, Texas 12.5, and the teaser's off the board already. Anything else left in the comment section? Not much left in the comment section. All right, I get it. I get it. And I guess that's going to be a rapid show, apparently. I'm out of here. Good luck. Or as the trailer only says, good luck unless you're against me. Hit the like button on the way out. I will be back tomorrow with the Midday Money Show. And of course, look ahead lines. Put the notification bells on for look ahead lines. Halftime, Sunday night game. Got you covered for week 11 of NFL action. Texas Tech got 70 in the first quarter. Texas Tech, okay. What about Iron over 53? Who's Iron? 21-12, good luck. I'm out of here. Officially.